The Sports Town Podcast. The STP Sports Lightning Round. Your biggest sports stories in the world this past week.
Sad news for Colts fans. Recently acquired quarterback Carson Wentz is out with a foot injury. It was first reported by ESPN's Adam Schefter that the Colts quarterback had injured his foot in practice and will need to undergo further testing on his foot. He will be out 5 to 12 weeks, first reported by ESPN's Adam Schefter. Wentz was traded this offseason from the Eagles after a tough season in Philly. The former number 2 overall pick in the 2016 NFL Draft was sacked 50 times last season and threw 15 interceptions in just 12 starts. The Colts traded a third-round pick in 2023 and a second-round pick in 2022 for Wentz. According to offensive coordinator Marcus Brady, Wentz told him that he felt a twig in his foot trying to figure out what the twig in his foot when he rolled out and planted to throw late in practice. He also stated he's with the docs trying to figure out what the process is, still evaluating what the next move is, how bad it is. Then we'll go from there. To make news even more worse for the Colts, center Ryan Kelly is also out with an injury. Indy is also dealing with another defensive player, Darius Leonard, former Defensive Rookie of the Year. Leonard is dealing with an injury to his ankle, and there were a few other Colts players that are not available because of COVID protocols. According to multiple sources, the Colts franchise is dealing with a plethora of COVID-related issues. With the injury to Carson Wentz, the Colts will have to turn to second-year quarterback Jacob Eason. Eason was drafted in the 4th round of the 2020 NFL Draft out of Washington, and Indianapolis also has rookie quarterback Sam Ehlinger out of Texas. The Colts traded for Carson Wentz earlier this offseason to reunite with his former offensive coordinator Frank Reich. Reich is currently the coach of the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have also signed veteran journeyman Brent Hundley. However, all these injuries will complicate things for the 2-time Super Bowl champions. Thanks for listening to the Sports Town Podcast, or the STP Pod for short. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and much more. Also, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Sports Town Podcast. If you want to check out more videos of the Sports Town Podcast, click on the right.